Hello everybody, lot of you asking me about the watercolor guide. This tutorial is for you. Today I am sharing with you my tips for watercolor beginners. I am sharing with you those things which I learned from my couple of years experience. And let's get started. First tip I give you about the paper. A year ago when I started my journey with watercolor, I started this paper. When I purchased this paper, I seen written here extra heavy wedge drawing paper. When I touch the paper, I feel this little thick. So I thought of this paper I can use for sketching and also for watercolor painting. Drawing comes very good. But look at my first watercolor painting. These colors are not mixing properly and not smoothing. And the background is completely dull. And then I started searching a little bit about watercolor papers. And I understand this is not made for watercolor. Then I come to the watercolor paper. You always check it is written here 300 gram 140 lb. Another one you can use blocks like I have Winsor & Newton watercolor cold pressed paper 140 lb. This kind of block paper, it's sticking together and it looks like that. You have to choose whatever brand you want. This is on your own preference. Only you have to make sure that is a 140 lb. You can see the difference on this floral painting. This is looks soft and smooth and you can see each and every flower detailing. Background looks smooth, leaf looks clear. If you use good quality watercolor paper or this paper which is made for watercolor, that gives you a good result. If you don't want to invest lot of money as you are beginner, Canson XL's watercolor paper are very good quality papers and that is good for beginners. Moving to the next tip, brushes. In the stores, there is a lot of brushes are available. The big question is how to find out the good quality watercolor brush if you are a beginner. Most of you know high range of brushes are always good, but they charge you a lot of money. But the low budget brushes are also good. How we can find out this? I give you a very important tip, nobody tell you about this. Sometimes cheap brushes also a good quality brush. Before buy, check the bristles. I'll show you with this brush. I'm pulling the bristles. Some hairs are coming out. If you can use this brush on the painting, I'll show you here. I'm trying to take out this hair. While taking out, I ruined my painting. I show you my another brushes. I am pulling the bristles. Nothing come out. Let's see another one. Nothing come out. I show you with this brush painting on paper. Look at the difference. Right side leaf looks soft and equal color. Left side looks messy. Still that hair is there. Third tip about the pencil. Sometimes we are pressing very hard pencil strokes on watercolor paper. I show you two examples, hard pencil strokes and lighter pencil strokes. I use very hard pencil strokes on this side and I am using very light hand pencil on the right side. You can see the hard pencil strokes changing my color. I am using lemon yellow, it show me a muddy color. Other side, look at with the lighter pencil, this gives me the exact color what I want. One more thing I want to show, sometimes we will think we can use the eraser. I am using kneaded eraser. This is not even coming out. I am tapping or rubbing. Look at this after painting. This is how it looks after painting on this pencil work. Fourth tip, keep handy tissue. Most of the time while mixing the color, we are taking lot of water with the brush. So before painting, soak the brush on the tissue, then start painting. Like I am painting here, watercolor flower. How smoothly it is going on. Other way I show you, I am mixing the color in my palette with the water and directly using the brush like this full of water. Look at how watery it is and mixing all the petals each other. Once dry, it looks like that. This is another example. Once dry, the blooms will come out. Fifth tip, rubbing brush too much on paper. Another tip for you my friends. Sometimes while painting, we are using very hard brush strokes like this. This is my first layer. Another side I am using very light hand and smoothly I am using my brush on paper. For the second layer, again rubbing on the paper and it looks like started tearing my paper and the colors are also not popping out. You have to have patience and paint slowly and smoothly on the paper like this. Look at this, paper mostly damaged and looks not good. This cause of not wait to dry and going over and over again, and finally you will get the result like this. So wait till dry the paper and add another layer slowly and softly. For the watercolors, you should have to have patience and enjoy your painting process. You will get a very good results afterwards. That's what the watercolor are different than the other medium. Painting straight from palette. I am choosing any color and directly dip in well my brush and painting the leaf. If you are doing this, doesn't looks like a good equal color on paper or smooth color. I am seeing somewhere looks dark or thick color. For another example, I am grabbing the same color and nicely mixing in the palette itself and give a little bit time to mix the color with water. And then start painting the leaf. It looks very soft and natural looking leaf and looks equal color. Last and important tip, I recommend for beginning stage, buy a 24 or 12 sets of pan or tubes. They give you a basic color guide. As you are a beginner, don't buy individual color tubes or pans. It's very confusing for you to understand the colors. If you buy a 24 or 12 sets of pans, you can get the basic knowledge of colors. Hope these tips will helpful for you and enjoy your painting with watercolor. Thanks for watching.